Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I'm here taking another look at the beta patch 2.2 for the Guardians update due to arrive onto the live servers at some point in the not too distant future. And what we can see here is some of the updated graphical effects. Long-time viewers of my videos will know that ring systems are one of my favourite locations in the entire game. In fact, I just can't help stopping off in an asteroid field like this one to just check out what it's like. In the most recent patch, there has been a bit of an update here, and it's all to do with the lighting and the fog in these areas. As you probably noticed, down when I was among the asteroids there, and even high above them here, the fog has a nice striking colour to it, and this is due to the presence of the local star. So this basically means that any ring systems, any asteroid fields that are nearby to a star should reflect the colour of that star. I haven't been able to find any asteroid fields near red stars, so if you do get a chance to do that, I suspect it'll be well worth checking out. Now there's some accelerated motion there, and that's to get us very close to this planet. The system we're in here is Apam-Nepet, and it's actually one of my favourite systems. There are two massive ringed planets here, rocky planets, and both of them landable, and they're in very close proximity to the local star. You can see that there, and you can see the rings of the planet I'm currently on just going up above the horizon. As I mentioned in my previous video on the planets, there's been a lot of work gone into these surfaces here. They've been dramatically updated over previous iterations, and to be honest, in the early Horizons release they did actually look very good, but they took quite a few steps backwards over the interceding patches until finally here the updates have once again made them look pretty nice. In fact, if you get to the right planet type and get the lighting at just the right angle, then they look absolutely spectacular. Down there off to the left, down in the distance, you can see a point of interest in the form of a bunker of some type, and I do head over there a bit. Unfortunately, there's still no updates in terms of gameplay around these locations, but sometimes it's just hard not to be impressed by their sheer scale. You will have noticed in the recent teaser trailer that came out for the Guardians that there are of course a whole load of other new locations out there in the depths of space, ancient archaeological sites, some maybe even of alien origin. One final look then at this planet before we move on. Here the star has moved up higher into the sky, and its planetary twin has come up above the horizon, giving us a rather spectacular vista. I've been very busy lately playing on the beta servers and haven't really been on the live servers at all, but just recently I thought it'd probably be a good idea to finally increase my rank. I've never been one to pursue my rank with either the Federation or the Empire, and I've got to admit I'm embarrassed to say my rank is actually very low. But nonetheless, I've finally got some missions here to increase my rank. What I've been doing is working out of Sothis. There's a lot of runs between Sothis and its neighbour Sios. And incidentally, I've got to say that guy looks like he's got a bit of a problem. So as I said, I've been working out of Sothis, building up my reputation with them and doing all the necessary missions to slowly increase my rank there. Sothis is actually a very famous system in the game. It's just on the outer edges of the inhabited bubble, around about 300 to 400 light years away from the main systems. Now it's actually famous for all these smuggling runs that people do from out of there, just like they used to from Rob Ego back in the day. So with the Federal Navy mission handed in, you can see my rank has now increased to Petty Officer, and it's 19% the way to the next rank due to the additional missions I've done meanwhile. So again, I'm back in Sios, right next door to Sothis, and these two systems it's possible to run missions between the two locations. They're around about 6 light years from each other, so this makes it very quick and very simple to do. The station here, New Dawn, still appears to be under construction, and as you can see, it hasn't even got its rotation on yet. It's been like this for a very long time now, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. It also seems to be a very dark system out here, with only certain areas being lit up like you saw. So the trick for ranking up quickly is to accept the boom data delivery missions. All of these go from Sios to Sothis, or vice versa, and they're very quick to do. I'm not sure how long it's going to be possible to keep doing this. Like I mentioned, this area is also very famous for its smuggling ability, but that has all been nerfed on the beta servers. Apparently the payments for those missions have been dramatically reduced, so it's likely to carry through when it finally hits the live servers. I haven't had the chance to check any of that out for myself on the beta servers, so I couldn't give you any more details than that, and I don't know whether or not these boom data delivery missions are still available on the beta servers either. Hopefully they still are. So my current rank of Petty Officer gives me access to the Soul Permit, which is great because there's some really nice locations there, and I'm well on my way to Chief Petty Officer. My aim is to get to Ensign because I want access to the Federal gunship. Unfortunately, at the moment, the ranking up process is still very slow and it's very repetitive. This is something that I don't see changing anytime soon, but Frontier have said that eventually they do want to overhaul the entire Navy ranking system. I'm very interested to see what type of process and system that will actually take eventually. Hopefully it'll be something that isn't quite so repetitive as what we've currently got. And there you can see me handing in the Federal Navy Courier job, and that will rank me up already to Chief Petty Officer. Now, it really doesn't take all that long going from Sothis to Ceos, but I'm sure as I get higher through the ranks, it is going to take progressively longer. But at the moment, it really doesn't take too long, and as this is a lovely area to fly around, I'm quite enjoying doing this. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.